ताजदारे हरम हो निगाहे करम, ताजदारे हरम हो निगाहे करम। हम गरीबों के दिल भी संवर जाएंगे, हम ये बेकसां क्या कहेगा जहां, हम ये बेकसां क्या कहेगा जहां। आपके दर से खाली अगर जाएंगे, ताजदारे हरम, ताजदारे हरम। कोई अपना नहीं गम के मारे हम, कोई अपना नहीं गम के मारे हम। आपके दर पे फरियाद लाए हैं हम, हो निगाहे करम वरना चौखट पे हम, हो निगाहे करम वरना चौखट पे हम। आपका नाम ले लेके मर जाएंगे, ताजदारे हरम, ताजदारे हरम। क्या तुमसे कहूँ ऐ रब के कुंवर, तुम जान तो मन की बतियां। दार फुरकत तो आए उम्मीद कब काटे ना कटती अब रतियां। तोरी प्रीत में सुध बुध सब बिसरी, कब तक रहेगी ये बेखबरी। काहे बिगह दुस्तीदा नजर, कभी सुन भी तो लो हमारी बतियां। आपके दर से कोई न खाली गया, आपके दर से कोई न खाली गया, आपके दर से कोई न खाली गया। अपने दामन को भर के सवाली गया, अपने दामन को भर के सवाली गया। ओ हबीबे हज़ीं, ओ हबीबे हज़ीं, पर भी आका नजर वरना और आके हस्ती बिखर जाएंगे। ओ हबीबे हज़ीं, पर भी आका नजर वरना और आके हस्ती बिखर जाएंगे। ताजदारे हरम, ताजदारे हरम। मैं कशो आओ आओ मदीने चले, मदीने चले, मदीने चले, मदीने चले। मैं कशो आओ आओ मदीने चले, मदीने चले, आओ मदीने चले, इसी महीने चले, आओ मदीने चले, आओ मदीने चले, आओ मदीने चले, इसी महीने चले, आओ मदीने चले। तजल्लियों की अजब है फिजा मदीने में, तजल्लियों की अजब है फिजा मदीने में। निगाहे शौक की है इंतहा मदीने में, निगाहे शौक की है इंतहा मदीने में। गमे हयात ना खौफे कज़ा मदीने में, गमे हयात ना खौफे कज़ा मदीने में। नमाज़े इश्क करेंगे अदा मदीने में, नमाज़े इश्क करेंगे अदा मदीने में। बराहे रास है राहे खुदा मदीने में। दस्त साकी ये कौसर से पीने चले, दस्त साकी ये कौसर से पीने चले। याद रखो अगर, याद रखो अगर, याद रखो अगर, याद रखो अगर। उठ गई एक नजर, जितने खाली है सब जाम भर जाएंगे। याद रखो अगर, उठ गई एक नजर, वो नजर जितने खाली है सब जाम भर जाएंगे। ताजदारे हरम, ताजदारे हरम। है बिजलियों का है डर, तूफान है बिजलियों का है डर। सख्त मुश्किल है आका किधर जाए हम, सख्त मुश्किल है आका किधर जाए हम। आप ही गर न लेंगे हमारी खबर, हम मुसीबत के मारे किधर जाएंगे। يكتب المكتوب ونكون حداك. يوم راني معاك غدوة تاني متمني. يوم راني معاك غدوة تاني متمني. يكتب المكتوب ونكون حداك. يا قلبي شوف هواك وين رماني، فوق بحر صافي بمواج وداني معاه. تبع رياح الحب وعندك احتني وداني، وسعني وقلي حبيبك ما تنساه. ايه زينة ما درتي فينا، انا وقلبي حوسنا عليك ما لقينا. يا زينة ما درتي فينا، انا وقلبي حوسنا عليك ما لقينا. قالوا لي خرجتي في ظلام وعليا سولتي، في غياب القمر بعيونك ضويتي. قالوا لي عليك نجمة يا نجمة ما بنتي، وين كنتي هذا شحال قولي لي علاش هربتي. قالوا لي خرجتي في ظلام وعليا سولتي، في غياب القمر بعيونك ضويتي. قالوا لي عليك نجمة يا نجمة ما بنتي، وين كنتي هذا شحال قولي لي علاش هربتي. زينة ما درتي فينا، انا وقلبي حوسنا عليك ما لقينا.
بسم الله. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين. إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين. اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم خير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. ومن آياته أن خلق لهم من أنفسكم أزواجا لتسكنوا إليها وجعلكم بينكم مودة ورحمة إن في ذلك لآيات لقوم يتفكرون. والله جعل لكم من أنفسكم أزواجا وجعل لكم من أزواجكم بنين وحفدة ورزقكم من الطيبات. صدق الله العلي العظيم. Translation: I seek refuge in Allah from the accursed shaitan. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful. Praise be to Allah, the Cherisher and Sustainer of the worlds, the All-Merciful, the All-Compassionate, Master of the Day of Judgment. You alone we worship, and to you alone we pray for succor. Guide us to the straight path, the path of those upon whom you have bestowed your grace, not of those who have incurred your wrath, nor those who go astray. And among his sins is that he created for you of yourselves spouses, so that you may live in peace and tranquility with them, and ordain love and compassion between you. Verily, there are signs in those who reflect. It is Allah who appointed for you from among yourselves your wives, and from your wives he has appointed your children and grandchildren, and provided good things for your sustenance. Verily, the Almighty and Exalted God speaks the truth.
You put the ring first.
That wasn't planned. Should I start? Yeah. My panda bear. The first time we met was in 2016 at the Jubilee Games in Dubai. I was flying from Belgium and you from Kenya. We were attending the event as volunteers as part of the media team. You were told to help me set up, but after watching my old Mac, you asked the person next to us, I don't have time to explain what to do to her, so can you do it for me? That's when I looked at you. And I told myself, what an arrogant person. What does he think he is? I'm definitely not talking to this guy anymore. We didn't have the chance to interact during our stay in Dubai, as we were both very busy. You with getting your hundreds of edits done, and me running around between my family dinners and trying to get at least one edit done in between my family dinners. On the last day, as we were attending the farewell party of the media team and giving back our access badges, you came and gave me the typical friendly hug to say goodbye. I was quite uncomfortable about hugging you, as I already had my opinion on you. But I still went ahead. This is where my entire world turned around. I felt like I had always known you and that I was leaving my other half behind, like a member of my family, but that I wasn't sure if I'd ever see you again. I could not understand why I was feeling this way for a man I was calling Mr. Pretentious, and with whom I barely spoke. I left Dubai the next morning with this weird feeling, but as we landed in Zurich with my sisters for a layover of 6 hours, I checked my Facebook and saw that a certain Rahim Mansour Nurdin Rupshikara added me. I couldn't believe it. As I sat at the airport waiting for my next flight, you made me talk for 6 hours, which, by the way, wasn't making Sabrina very happy. Our 6 hours conversation just felt so natural and flowing. At the end, you promised me you would send me a gift to Brussels. I waited for weeks for this gift to arrive. Thank you, Rahim, for not sending it by DHL, but with normal postal service. But it was worth the wait. Eventually, 6 weeks later, I received a 5 pages handwritten letter written on the orange paper with flowers sticked explaining who you were and the way you were seeing life. That's when you caught my attention. I was certainly not expecting a letter as a gift. From there, we started our endless conversations on WhatsApp. If, by the way, anyone wants a copy, the Belgian Immigration Center has a full copy of our 15,000 pages conversation. Rahim, this is finally the time for me to tell you how I feel about you. You have been my pillar and my strength throughout my challenges for the past 6 years. Not once have you let me down, despite the stressful moments we have gone through. Your generosity and unconditional kindness to all the people you interact with, whereas it is a friend or just someone you meet on the street, made me fall for you. Your laughter always brightens me. You're always so calm in every situation and know actually how to calm me down when I get anxious. When I'm with you, I'm at peace. You always make me smile. Try to when I get upset. Even when I get angry with you, I cannot stay angry for too long. You always find a way to make me laugh. With you, I feel protected and that nothing can happen to me. With you, I feel complete. And I cannot imagine my future with you anymore. Without you. Sorry. Did I tell you I speak French only? And I hope, inshallah, that we will get many kids. I know you're waiting for it. I want to tell you that I'm very happy with you. I know this is something you always care about. You keep asking me whether I'm happy, and I'm very happy with you. You always, you always make me smile, sorry. And you always care so much about my needs before even yours. And for that, I thank you. Rahim, I love you, and I hope we have many, many years to go ahead in our future.
I had a really long vow planned out, and over the past few days, there's been a lot happening. So I thought I'd change it up and try and keep it just a little more ad hoc. But I have things I want to say, and I think I'll be as succinct as possible. Shaheena, it's been 6 years. I'm waiting for my kids. Sabrina as well, and mom and dad as well. Lucy as well, yeah. Shaina, I don't think I understood how much loss of words for me is difficult, but I didn't realize how much I loved you until we got here, started. Excuse me. I'm going to keep my eyes closed because it's easier this way. But putting everything together, being here with you, getting everything going, I know you've got a couple of hesitations about no one being here for you, but I need you to understand that everyone who's here is family. You have a big family with you. We're all here with you. I love you to bits. I don't have anything profound to say, but I love you. And I cannot wait to spend the rest of my life with you.
Dear Shaheena, dear Rahim, the time has finally come. The moment you've both been waiting for has arrived. Dear guests, dear family, and friends of Shaheena and Rahim, hello and welcome to this special day in this beautiful place. I would like to welcome you all to Shaheena and Rahim's religious wedding ceremony. Thank you all for accepting to celebrate this happy day with the two of them. As you all know, Shaheena and Rahim are already legally married. The both of them did this in Brussels 2 years ago. In order to let you all share in their happiness, they insisted on celebrating this ceremony with all of you today. Since you are lucky enough to be accompanied by a professional photographer of Shaheena and Rahim, I would like to share with you their story. So lean back and enjoy the story of Shaheena and Rahim. Most of you may not know this, but Rahim was born in Mombasa. And his first home was actually right here at the venue of today's ceremony for the first 8 years of his life, which makes today's celebration location all the more special. It seems the both parties have a different story to tell. On one side, Shaheena says Rahim's first encounter with her was pretentious, brief, and simply rude. It didn't help that he had long hair, an unkempt beard, and had no fashion sense. But that wasn't the beginning of their journey. At the end of the Jubilee Games in 2016 in Dubai, Shaheena says Rahim hugged her to say goodbye, a concept that is complete opposite of the French way of showing emotion. And she says, it was like I was saying goodbye to someone I had known forever, and that was it. On her flight back to Belgium, during a 6-hour stopover in Switzerland, they couldn't stop texting back and forth. A few months after talking on Facebook and WhatsApp and accumulating about 15,000 pages worth of messages, yes, I said 15,000 pages, we checked. I was here when Rahim was printing it. Shaheena was finally ready to meet Rahim as she was going to Kampala to look for work as a journalist. After 6 months of texting and video calls and falling asleep while talking to each other, well, let's be clear, Rahim was obviously the one falling asleep while speaking to Shaheena a lot. They finally met for the first time in Kampala, and the rest, well, we are witness today for what came from that meeting. They kept the distance relationship going for almost 6 years, and they kept meeting each other again and again and again, and a bond was forged that lasts till today. In between, Shaheena went back to school to allow herself more opportunity in this competitive world, and she wanted to give up her studies again and again because it was more than exhausting and nerve-wracking. Today, even though he was far away, she says that she would not have been able to complete her studies without Rahim's support, because even if you doubted yourself, Rahim always believed in you and stood beside you. And when she graduated, Rahim was there, all smiles, well-shaved, clean shirt, short hair, just the way she likes him. And so Shaheena, I guess you knew that Rahim wanted a life with you, that you can do anything, and that your ideas about the future are the same. Although your civil ceremony wasn't the most spectacular and at the height of COVID-19 infection, I remember watching how much both of you are beaming with smiles, and the simple thought of happiness comes to mind as I recall how such a short ceremony left me emotionally at peace. Shaheena, I know that time was probably one of the most difficult for you, and from what you've told me, it seems that you both had a part to play, supporting each other over the past 2 years to make it through such a rough patch. One of the basic building blocks of relationship is that you can be joyous together. You have the same morals, ethics, and most importantly, and most unfortunately for the rest of us, you have the same sense of humor. This is also reflected in the fact that you decided to bring about your chocolate of love as a wedding ritual. May I ask you to come to the front? For a happy life, you take a coconut from Rahim's hometown. Yeah. Yeah.
Coconut from?
Yeah. For a happy life, you take coconut from Rahim's hometown, so you never forget where your roots are. White chocolates from Brussels, the city where Shaheena grew up, where you both now live.
So maybe just keep it going. Yeah, just let them know. Did you take one? We'll share. You can give me half. Okay. You can go on.
Yeah. Dear Shaheena, dear Rahim, you have been going through life together for 6 years now. Dear Rahim, you are for Shaheena a safe haven and comfort. With you, she can forget the biggest problem because she knows that together with you, she will always find a solution. You make her laugh every day. You, Shaheena, are Rahim's greatest treasure. He loves your nature and that you make the world a little more beautiful every day. He only wants to spend the rest of his life with you and can hardly wait to experience all the adventures and experiences that are waiting for you with you. You wish for the future to continue on your life journey together, overcoming any obstacles that may arise. You want to remain calm and on equal footing, and to make the most of life, of the time you have, by living a happy, healthy, and successful life together. Even when you reach the age of 80, you hope to still be able to say to each other, let no one listen in, we've still got it, and be content with your lives. Dear Shaheena, dear Rahim, please look into each other's eyes and hold each other's hands. These are your best friends' hands, young, strong, and full of love for one another. You keep them now on your wedding day as a promise to the other to love you today, tomorrow, and forever. They give you strength whenever you need it. Now you have the opportunity to say a few words of being in love many times, always with the same person. So look forward to all wonderful events, travels, moments, experiences, and challenges together. Enjoy your life together side by side. I wish you with all my heart a life full of love, closeness, and joy. Take care of each other, always be attentive and loving to one another. I wish you health, happiness, contentment, and that your wishes for a life together will come true. Dear guests, dear relatives and friends, I wish you all an unforgettable day, celebrating this special day of Shaheena and Rahim. Enjoy the day and have fun.
Nimekuchagua wewe nikupende mama, sitaki mwingine, auishi usiniache, usinitende mama, usipende mwingine. Moyo wangu ni mwepesi, umenikalia chapati, nafanya vituko kama chizi, kukupenda sitasizi. Moyo wangu ni mwepesi, umenikalia chapati, nafanya vituko kama chizi, kukupenda sitasizi. Sura yako mzuri mama, mzuri mama, mzuri mama, mzuri mama, na tabasamu lako maua, mzuri mama, mzuri mama, sura yako mzuri mama, mzuri mama, mzuri mama, na tabasamu lako maua.
Itabidi nikulinde, nikutunze mama, usikose lolote, pete nayo nikuvishe, nikuoe mama, usiende popote, jumoyo wangu ushakubali, umenikalia chapati,